And welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 2 here between the Mets and Rockies. So good stuff. Mets with a big 4-2 win last night after the Lindor two-run double in the ninth inning. And we'll see Lindor back in the lineup tonight, so we'll see how he fares tonight. But let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. We'll say hi to some folks in the chat already as well. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up last night. We were over 100. If we get over to 100 again tonight, I'll give out 5 more free memberships. Why does that keep resetting? Hold on, everybody. Gotta try to get this so it doesn't reset here. Okay, we'll check that again here in a second when the game feed comes back on. But let's get going on the vertical side as well. All right. We are good to go on all the sides here. So let's say hi to some folks. Stanley's here saying good evening, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Coach is here as well. What's up, early bird junkies? Let's go, Mets. Hope you all are well. LFGM. Hi, everybody. What's up, Jackson? Yo, there's Frank. How are you, Frank? You still in the hospital, Frank, or you home yet? Happy Saturday, says Daniel Berry. Welcome in, Daniel. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Joseph? Welcome in. And Daniel saying go Mets. Oh, wait, that means that got reset too. So now I got to fix this. Yep. I don't know why it keeps resetting itself. All right, there we go. Let me fix this real quick. Sorry for a little bit of a late start, everyone. Big WWE fan. I was watching the Money in the Bank match. Who I thought was going to win ended up winning the men's Money in the Bank. But that's not who I was rooting for. So it'll be interesting to see if he cashes it in tonight. All right, there we go. We should be good to go, everybody. James Pavis here saying evening adrenaline junkies, LFGM. Frank says he's still in the hospital but tuned in. Let's go. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, absolutely. Recover from that ankle surgery. I see floating cigarettes and Yinglings. Oh, hell no. Non-smoking. 7-2 Mets is Jackson. Jackson saying 7-2. Okay, let's do that. All right, we'll go live over there as well. Yep, Frank did predict a 4-2 win last night, and the Mets did win 4-2. Hudson, somebody just subscribed, but the numbers didn't change. But welcome in. I see. Frank says I see a 6-3 Mets win. Stanley says 5-2 Mets. Let's go Mets. Set the bats on fire. See, Lee is here saying hi, everyone. I have to drive to pick up my daughter, so I'll be out for a while. Be safe. All right. Let's get into the Met lineup tonight as well. Francisco Lindor back in the lineup. He'll lead off. Nimmo will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. McNeil fifth. Terren sixth. Beatty seventh. Jared Young will DH and bat eighth. And Ronnie Mauricio will bat ninth. Herman Marquez on the mound tonight for the Rockies. He's 2-7 with a 6.98 and 12 starts. But let's say hi to some more people here. Make sure we're good to go here. Charles is here. What's up, Charles? Darren's here as well, saying let's go Mets. Darren, I am also live on the other side if you wanted to hop in over there as well. Up to you. No worries. Mr. Delight says, I just want them to win. Right? That's what it's all about. Just win. Let me make sure I do not have subscriber-only mode on. We don't want subscriber... It's the Rocky series. We don't need subscriber-only mode. Nope. Anybody can chat it up. So welcome in anybody new that might be watching. Get a good hit, Lindor. It's good to see Terren starting. Agreed. Raymond says, evening, John and everyone. Let's go Mets. Phillies lost, and the Braves lost as well. Oh, we actually lost the sub. Not cool. Lindor will step into the box. Outside, 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Frenzy's here saying hi. Welcome in, Frenzy. Inside, 2-1. Let's go, Frankie. Do it for Frank T. Frank saying LFGM with the grimace, Mr. Met and crickets. The 2-1. And that one ripped in the right center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Lindor will stay at first. Yeah, gain a game on both of them. Yeah, I was watching that Giants Braves game, and the Giants hit a walk-off 2-run homer in the bottom of the ninth. Camden, welcome in. Awesome stuff. Bunch of new people in the chat. Logan here. Let's go. Make sure you smash them thumbs up because just like last night, if we get to 100 likes, I'll hand out 5 free channel memberships. Lindor runs and no throw. His stolen base. I don't want to hear nothing about a broken toe. But also saying go Red Sox. Yeah. And tap foul by Nimmo, 1-0. Or 1-1, excuse me. Coach says boom. The 1-1. Down, bounce in the dirt. 2-1. Frank says to tap that like plus subscribe button. Really? Jared Young again? Yeah, why not? He's just DHing. The 2-1. And that one lifted out to left. Hit Hilliard onto the track. Will make the catch. Lindor stays at second. 1 away. Zayden, yo, let's go. Mets money line. We riding another sweep coming. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Bunch of new names in the chat. Love it. If you're new here, my name's John. This is Pure Adrenaline Sports. I go live for every Mets game. Mix in some other games as well when the Mets aren't on. In for a strike to Soto, 0-1. Charles says he's great tonight as well. Let's go smash them free subs and hit that like button. Let's go, says Charles. Out on the Cape. Outside corner. Oh, off the corner, 1-1. Refresh. Yes, thank you. The 1-1. I'll adjust that here in a second. Foul straight back, 1-2. Thank you, bud, for letting me know. Once again, I'm ahead of the tracker tonight. Let's go. Frank says, Nurse Emily says hello. He says, heck, I may break my other ankle. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Nice pitch. 2 away. That'll bring up Alonso. Max is here saying hello. Let's go, Mets. And a chopper foul. 0-1. Time to start thinking naughty. Becca has joined the party. Oh, man. LFGM says Max. Bud saying, come on, Pete. The 0-1. Swung on a miss to the ball way outside and low. 0-2. Coming into tonight, Alonso, well, today anyway, I don't know what anybody else did today. Alonso led majors with 57 runs batted in. And that but caught at third. That ball was absolutely ripped, but caught. We go bottom 1, no score. James is here saying, hi there, everybody. Let's go, Mets. Becca says, hello, Mr. John. Hopefully you are well. Luminous says Pete's at 3. No, he's not. He's at a 297 batting average, not 397. Let's go, Pete. Welcome, everyone. Let's go, Pete. Frank R is back. What's up, Frank? So the Mets get a leadoff single and a stolen base and leave them stranded. Check in on Fitzy. Fitzy's doing the Yankees Red Sox game. It's still 8-5 Red Sox. My bad, but still respectable. Yeah, absolutely. Very respectable. Hey, L Good's here. What's up, L Good? Saying good evening, everyone. LFGM. Because of course they did, right? Extreme respect to my PAS friends and family, says Frank. L Good says he checked in on Fitzy earlier. It was 3-1. It was 3-1 Yankees in like the second inning, and Fitzy was a little agitated. Oh, no Moniak tonight. It'll be Beck to lead it off and DH. Estrada will bat second, Goodman third, McMahon fourth, Ritter fifth, Doyle sixth, Hilliard seventh, Farmer eighth, and Freeman ninth. It'll be Clay Holmes on the mound for the Mets. 6-3 record in 12 starts. I have him at a 3.07 ERA. We'll check that. 67 in the third innings. In for a strike, 0-1. El Good says he'll be chatting more in a little bit. Walking the dogs right now. And that one lined, base hit in the right field. Okay. This, Sam, if you're new here, runners in scoring position is not going to be the topic of conversation. Mets are tied with the best record in the National League. Let's focus on that. They're not going to finish the year at 27th in the league. Bud says, let's go. Holmes throw strikes. Darren's over on the other side. And a ground ball foul, 1-1. Saying, hi, John, I'm back. Love it. If you have an MLB.TV subscription, join us over on the Playback.TV website or app and watch the game together. Let's go, Clay. First National League team to 40, exactly. Oh, double play ball off of Beatty's glove, and it'll be runners on the corners and nobody out. Wins and losses are the stat that matters. Absolutely. That's no joke, says Frank, LFGM. Eric, guys, I already said it once. Enough. I'm blocking everybody. First and third here. Home steals outside 1-0. Nope, it was not you, Frank. It was not you, Frank. Thank you, Charles, for posting the rules there in the chat. I'll keep them on the screen there for a second. Chopped foul, 1-1. I don't know what the official score did it as. I would give him an error. He broke the wrong way on the ball and then had to dive backwards. Jonathan is back. What's up, Jonathan? The 1-1 here. Nobody out here for the Rockies. Chopped foul, 1-2. Yeah, Becca. I'm not sure what they ruled it as, but I marked it down as an E4 because Beatty's playing second tonight. Frank says I had that guilty feeling. My bad. The 1-2 off foul. We'll do it again. I'm over there now, Jonathan. Darren's over there watching as well. So I have the Met game tonight on over there. If you want to go over, I'm not on. I'm not on screen. I just have the Met game on screen. But you can hear. I think you can hear me talk. You said Soto Seed guy came to my place. Nice. Frank says tap that like plus subscribe button. The 1-2. And that one lined right at Beatty, and the runners will hold. Yeah, Darren over there saying, "Come on, strike out in a double play." I just don't have a way. I guess it doesn't matter because you guys can't see the screen over there anyway. Swung on a mass toe and one. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments, says Charles. Let's get a double play now, says Raymond. I agree. Let's go. Swung on a mass toe and two. You got stuck at Dulles and chopped foul 0-2. We hear you. Come on, Mets. No, I'm talking about the other website I'm streaming to as well. Let's go, Holmes. A double play would be huge. The 0-2. And that one lifted up. Shallow right. Beatty will make the catch. No tag. 2 away. Becca says, "Hey, chat, we got to 100 thumbs up yesterday, and John passed out 5 memberships, just like he'd do tonight if we get there." Absolutely. Yeah, there we go. That's 2. Michael's back saying, "Greetings, everyone." It says there's 3 people over there watching, but only Darren's chatting it up. Well, it must count me as one, too. No, that was not deep enough to score. Popped up, foul. It'll go out of play 0-1. I'm telling the nurses and doctors about PAS. I don't know. They might tell you it's bad for your health. I can add you if you want to. I can add you, but everybody else won't be able to hear you on the YouTube side. Yeah, I mean you can chat. There's a chat over there as well. Come on, Clayton. Is that his real name? Is Clay's real name Clayton? Let's go. Mets is Colin. Outside 1-2. So I know a Clay, and it's just Clay. It's just Clay. CLA or KLAY. He spells it KLAY. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. First and third, nobody out, and the Rockies do not score. We go to the second. They want to know how to make special iced tea. Let them know. So good stuff for the Mets. It'll be McNeil, Torrens, and Beatty coming up. Darren says, "Give me a hell yeah." Okay, that's fine if they don't. Clayton Walter Holmes. Bud says, "I'm taking Frank's smoke break." I mean, if members can't. What? Nice comeback to get out of the inning. I don't know. I do not know. Natalie's back saying, "Hey, okay, 93's here already. Strike one. No worries. Natalie, you're here now. Let's do this Mets style. Let's go Mets," says Frank. Camden saying, "Let's go Mets." Yes, Jonathan, you are. In for a strike to McNeil, 0-1. What do you say? What do you hear? There's two guys I watch that do football unboxings, and that one lifted out the left. And the one guy says, "What do you say? What do you know?" Every stream. But Coop says, "What do you say? What do you hear? Good evening, everybody. Hope you all had a great day." LFGM. Frank says, "Thanks for smoking for me." Come on, McNeil. Let's go, Jeff. Frank with the crickets. Exactly, Jonathan. This should be YouTube. Outside, 1-0. Line foul. Yikes, he wasn't running. So good thing that ball went foul. Oh, that's Paulie Walnut says in The Sopranos. Frank, I'll have to let her know. She's still out in Binghamton, New York right now for a conference. Down low, 2-1. Got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button, says Charles. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. The 2-1. And that one lined out the center. 2 away. Nothing like seeing a black bear with two cubs when you're walking the dogs to get the heart rate up, right? Don't know, Jonathan. I know there's a way to like send super chats over there, but yeah, no wrong. No, I need another MRI or a way of billing me more unsure. Do I think the Mets are the biggest threat to the Dodgers in the National League? Don't you mean the other way around? Is the bear thing true? Elgood said it. I would assume Elgood's not going to lie to us. 76 says hi. Welcome in. It's the future, John. Invest in this platform, right? Hey, I agree. I mean, they have a thing over there called Power Chat. So, but no, never required, ever. Well, Sal still wanted to. It was wild. A real struggle getting the dogs back in. Oh, I'm sure. And a ground ball the second. And it gets under the glove. And Beatty will be safe. We'll see if that's an error. I'm calling that an error. Bears are dangerous regardless. They moved him to Tuesday, Sam. He was originally scheduled, and they moved him to Tuesday. Yeah, it's true. He goes, I live in the middle of nowhere. Second time I've seen them. 76 saying, let's go Mets. The excellence of execution. Who's winning? Nobody. No score yet, Bats. Pickoff throw, not in time. There's no score. Jonathan says, I haven't been doing Rumble at all. Nobody chats over there. So we've third stream here, and we get more people chatting here than we did over on Rumble. With 7 subscribers, where we had almost 400 over there. DO1. Chopped foul, 0-2. Definitely an error. Yep. Victor's back, saying good evening, everyone. DO2. Just missed 1-2. All good says, I'm great. It was a nice little Saturday, other than the rain this morning. Uh-oh. Popped up on the left side of the infield, and that'll be caught. An error on one left. We go bottom 2, still scoreless. I'll send this on the YouTube side. Nice. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not sure Jared Young is an MLB caliber player. I'm starting to agree, Becca. Still listening in the Fitzy over there. Once again, guys, let me go get the link here, just in case anybody wants to check it out if you have an MLB.TV subscription. If you're watching the Met game on MLB TV, come over to that link there and join us. We can watch the game together. Darren says Rockies doing the okie dokie with their rotation. I can't take these lifeless Jared Young at bats anymore. Everyone join us for in-game chat with John. It was fun to talk baseball with him. Yeah. The other night, Jonathan and I watched the Rays and Rangers game, and the Rangers lost almost exactly the same way as the Mets did that night. With bad infield defense. They only called Jared Young up because of injuries. Okay. Well, how about giving some of the young guys opportunities now? It's free to sign up over on that playback channel, even if you don't have MLB TV, even as DH. Eric, we got to start getting him more playing time here. Coach says 77 watching, 36 likes. Smash that like. Fouled off 1-2. I'm gonna beat this drum hard. I want to see Sproat. Sproat will be after the All-Star break sometime, depending on injuries. No worries, Frank. Outside 2-2. O'Doyle better not rule here. The 2-2 line foul. I'd call up Sproat to be a second starter because I'm not sure if McGill is quality, reliable starter. Jonathan says, "Hey, that's my line." And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo. McNeil will come over. He'll make the catch. One away. Bunch of people visiting that website. Let's go. I don't know off the top of my head. LFGM, says Richard. Over on the playback side, you guys can hear me talk. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. I'm going to have to watch Billy Madison again. McGill has a 3.40 ERA. Fouled off his foot, 1-2. Just trying to help the other site. It's fun, guys. Real time. I think when the Mets are home, though, I'm not going to be able to do Met games over there. I think when they're home, they get blacked out on MLB TV. My bad. Detroit Rock City is Chongo. I called the lady who took my blood Fangs. She wasn't happy. Fang. The 1-2. Holmes deals and chopped foul. Will do it again. She's a vampire. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Second strikeout for Holmes. So WWE fans in the chat, are you watching Money in the Bank? I don't want to give spoilers if you guys aren't watching. On the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, they're going to the 9th inning. Red Sox up 8-7. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. Cope says, damn, I completely forgot. About to put it on. Oh, called strike 3. Got him looking. We go to the 3rd. Still scoreless. Whoa. For the tape. No. No. Michael Cage a nozzle. Or as I called another streamer, tool bag. So good stuff over there, everybody. I forgot to like. Did you, says Jonathan? A lot of people are interested in PAS. Yo! Holy crap! Oh my goodness. All I gotta say is holy crap. Man, he's on the IL again. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Spoil it, John. Well, we get interference in the match. That helps Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. And the interference comes from R-Truth. Let's go. One to count to Mauricio. Mauricio lifts one out to right field. After the wall. Out of here. Ronnie Mauricio with his first home run. Little Jimmy is back. Boom, love it, Mauricio. Let's go, Ron. Happy for the kid. Mauricio makes us proud. Fouled off of Lindor's foot. 0-1. No, that's not good for the toe. No. I think. And that one blooped out to left, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Lindor's 2 for 2. Way to go, Mets. Darren. I can't put that on the chat. But thank you, Darren. Darren with the $2 super chat over on the playback side. It says join John from PAS on playback. Man, we love Francisco. It's going to be weird to play a AAA team. Vintage is back saying hi, PAS. TV is being used, so I'm here. Just heard Mauricio first home run. Let's go. Frank says, guess what? I'm not smoking. Thank you so much, Darren, for the $2. What do they call it over there? Power chat. $2 power chat. Lindor's Big June continues. Let's go, Brandon, says Bud. Got to be careful doing that. My buddy Brandon shows up every once in a while. You might be thinking you're talking about him. Lindor goes again. 2 stolen bases tonight. I take back what I say about him. Yeah, all it took was the one hit yesterday. Loosened him up. He's asking again about the thermometer. That one lifted up to the left center. Doyle will make the catch. Lindor will stay at second. 1 away. That'll bring up Soto. So can you change the number? I don't know how it works. Oh, custom. Yeah, okay, you can. So you can put in any amount you want as a as a power chat over there. Love it. Thank you, Darren. Yeah, Darren. Soto fouls it straight back, 0-1. We have 2 visitors over there. You have to sign up. I'm not sure if you have to sign up to be able to watch the game. Congrats to Ronnie M. I'd see if you can do both streams with people talking on one. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out tomorrow. Chopper to short. Lindor will go to third, 2 away. That'll bring up Alonso. Anybody can beat the Rockies. Well, not the Marlins. The Marlins got swept by the Rockies. Mauricio might have just needed to get the first hit to loosen up. Yup. I got to find a way to get those messages over here, though. Swung on a miss. 0-1 to Pete. Oh, I got to catch back up to the chat here. Outside, 1-1. Sorry to repeat, John. No worries. All good. Yeah, Mauricio hit a home run. 456. Wow. Inside, 2-1. Let's go, Soto. I'm behind. I get it. Talk too much. Polar bear hungry for more RBIs. Feed the bear. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Sardines is not a real. All right, strike 2 on Eddie. I'm not in the mood for ignorance. Thin air, I'll take it. The 3-1. Pop foul, 3-2. The 3-2. Marquez deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. But the Mets get on the board on the Mauricio home. 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. Becca says, mark my words now. Mauricio is going to be a perennial all-star. What happens if I refresh this? It doesn't mess anything up, does it? No. All good saying, I hope you're right, Becca. The Red Sox just took a 9-7 lead. Ten to seven Sox. They just got a 2-run single. Bud says, I hope that means Mauricio is settled in. I hope so. Yeah, Rangers won today. 5-0. Jacob deGrom. Anything from anyone on the trade, or is this clickbait? What trade? Let's go Mets, says Natalie. Definitely will help his confidence. Yep. On the outside corner, 0-1. We got to shut them down. This at bat. Let's go Mets, says James. James S. Oh, down low. 1-1. Darren says Judge must have cooled off. Alonso leads MLB with RBIs, and Judge isn't even second. Devers is. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about a trade. Did I miss something in the chat? Charles says, so great to have you all join us tonight on the PAS network. You are valued indeed, including the silent listeners and viewers. Oh, just missed 3-1. Come on, Red Sox. Do it to them on their home field. And Chopper, Mauricio, it'll be an infield hit. It'll be an infield hit. Just a chopper up the line. Can't do nothing about it. Back to the top of the lineup. We're in the bottom of the third here. We're already up to 42 likes on the stream. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up. In for a strike, 0-1. I heard about Cedric Mullins. No, it's probably BS. And a ground ball, base hit up the middle. Freeman will stop at second. First and second, nobody out here for Estrada. He singled his first time as well. Jonathan says, no, it's probably BS. All my Google searches arrive around the Mets for some reason. Junkie, I guess. Yep, it is. Yes, it was, Darren. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Thank you for pointing it out. Mullins would be an upgrade with the bat in center field. Come on, Holmes, get out of this. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. And the ground ball is short. They flip the second for one. The turn got him. Double play. Nice scoop by Alonso. Runner on third and two out now. 6-4-3 turns two. Let's go, Holmes. You can do it. Let's go. That's a good throw. Jonathan says, I work for the government, so the Mets are the only thing I can search. Yes, way to turn it, says Darren. And a chopper and to home. We'll flip it to first, and that'll retire the side. We go to the fourth, still 1-0 Mets. No worries, Jonathan. Well, no, you said Dodge. You didn't say Doge. You said Dodge. Well done. Mauricio shot was 456. Yep. Holmes is a magician. Works around two runners on base with zero outs again. Darren says, let's score 4 runs this inning. I like that. Over on the other side, Darren, since Darren sent a $2 power chat, it's got a little dollar symbol next to his name every time he chats now. I like that. That's nice, although in Colorado, I don't care where you hit it. 456 is a shot. Keep this close, boys. John, I never mastered spelling. No, we went to the same high school. I know you can't spell. James S says, okay, now we need some more runs to pad the lead. Nice job, says Natalie. Our offense needs to get going. Did anyone see Stanek hug Beatty in the clubhouse after the unassisted? Yes, I did. And McNeil will foul the first pitch off 0-1. Let's go, Mets, he says. I got to find a way to. And McNeil cracks one out to right, but playable. One away. It can be on Mars. 455 is sweet, right? Raymond said he changed his name. Raymond. How did we get the 1 run? Ronnie Mauricio solo home run. What's up, Raymond? Chopper foul 0-1. Frank says, my apologies, was nodding off. No worries, Frank. I know Frank's still recovering in the hospital from ankle surgery. Seems like the chemistry is building. Bounced in the dirt. No, he was not. He had a base hit last night. Uh-oh. I lost SNY. That's not good, huh? I just lost the game. Not sure why. Darren, did you lose the game? That was grounded out to short. Let me refresh. Okay, you did too. Okay. So let me go to MLB.tv and see what's up. Maybe they're getting a blizzard out in Colorado. Yeah, yes, I do. Beatty's the batter now. It's 0-2 the count. Sorry, guys. I lost the game feed from MLB TV. So seeing where I can get the game from here. I told the nurses how your headset flew off. They don't believe me. That was the game earlier this year. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mauricio had a home run last night. Thank you, Frank. All right, Mets. Come on, 1, 2, 3. I didn't see how they got the third out. No. They're at commercial break. So the Mets did not score. We go bottom 4, still 1-0. Still waiting to see if I have the game here on MLB TV. Nope, it's now back. It's now back. Not sure what happened there. Sorry about that, everybody. But the Mets did not score. If anybody knows how Beatty got out, let me know. Our smoking circle at Hopakon went to pot. The first pitch from Holmes outside 1-0. Oh, Jonathan lost it too. So it was an MLB issue. Okay, good. I must have been half asleep. My wife just told me he doubled too. Yeah, listen to what Mrs. Schmerin tells you. He struck out. Thank you, Michael and Natalie. Inside 2-1. James says, "Come on, Mets, let's go." Frank says, "Tap that like and subscribe button. It's a good thing." He said, "Yes, they are Jersey nurses." The 2-1 swung on him. Man, it's 2-2. Oh, Darren also said Beatty struck out over on the playback side. Thank you, Darren, on a curveball. Thank you. Let's go, Holmes. The 2-2. Lifted out to left. Nimmo back to the track, looks up at it, and it's out of here. McMahon ties the game up at 1. 7th home run of the year. All right, Carlos, then go watch somebody else play. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Or, yeah, 0-1. This team cannot hit. They stink. Okay. And then go watch something else. Swung on a mass, 0-2. Oh, swung on a miss. He struck him out. 4th strikeout for Holmes. Yeah, they're in first place, tied with the best record in the National League, but they stink, right, Elgood? Let's go. Philly already lost. Yeah, Ray. So did Atlanta lost today too. Up and in 1-0. And Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got Skeens going tomorrow against Philly. They lost the first 2 in that series without facing Skeens. The 1-0 popped up out to shallow right. McNeil comes over. Soto's there. He'll make the catch, 2 away. Sometimes I wonder if people know what they are saying. No, how good they do know what they're saying. And they are not happy people unless they are complaining. The Mets will somehow win a World Series this year, and they'll complain that they only scored X amount of runs. And Frank says, I'm in pain, but it don't got to get ugly on air. If the Mets stink, why do they have a winning record? Are there frustrating moments? Absolutely. Having a 3-game lead in the National League first week in June, when you're not hitting all that well, I'm not complaining. Yo, Thomas Fitzpatrick is here. What's up, Fitzy? Congrats to your Red Sox on the win. Wow, where's Team John in the stream? Oh, I forget Jonathan was here for that one. It's a conspiracy. What's up, Fitzy? That one lifted out to left. Nimmo on the run, and it's off the wall. 2-out double. Fitzy, if you redirected, thank you. I did not realize that if you did. But congrats again, Fitzy. I know Fitzy's climbing up to like 1,700 subs on his channel. So things are starting to heat up over there for him. The Stankies need a shower. You're a Red Sox fan. I'll give you that pass. We say their name here. Fitzy, do you have an MLB.TV subscription? Fitzy, if you have swung on a miss, you struck him out. 5 strikeouts for Holmes, but the Rockies tied on the solo shot from McMahon. We head to the 5th, 1-1. Fitzy, click that link, man. Check that out. How many times does Judge strike out tonight? Oh, yeah, well, that's Fitzy that, yeah. Let's come over and look at our numbers here. Uh, 107 people watching. We have 46 likes. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up. We need to go for the throat attitude like 86. Let's go, Mets. Get that run back. He saw Crochet struck out Judge 3 times. 0 for 4 with 3, says Fitzy. Let's get that run back, says Ray. Ray H. Now I got to start. Now we got multiple Raymonds in here. Nope. Jonathan, as Met fans, we say your name. We don't disrespect other teams unless they're in our division. Natalie says, "Come on, offense." That one lifted out to left. Young at the wall, and that one's out of here. Young with his second homer of the year, and the Mets are right back out in front. Fitzy says, "I can't say Yankees. I vomit in my mouth every time." For information purposes only, Thomas Fitzpatrick Sports Channel is a networking channel with the PAS network. Smash them free subs. Here's Mauricio. Ball down low, 1-0. Look at Young go. Inside, 2-0. Brandon Jones says Mets suck. Yep. That's why they have the best record in the National League. Let's go keep the ball rolling. Then that one ripped. Base hit in the right field. Mauricio's 2 for 2. Actually, 3 for his last 3. Going back to last night. Let's see. Best record in the National League. Tied for the best record in the National League. 3-game lead over the Phillies in the division. Win the season series against the world champions this year. Yeah, exactly, Darren. Darren says Mets missing Minaya and Minter. Mauricio goes to throw, not in time. The bad throw is way wide for a stolen base for Ronnie. Yeah. Okay, John, I know the formula. Now I talk bad about a player, and 1 or 2 at bats later, they make me look dumb. And that one ripped. Oh, Lindor. But Farmer will take it to the bag himself. Mauricio goes to third. Kevin Parker became an adrenaline junkie. Let's go. Oh, that's because Becca gifted a membership. That'll bring up Nimmo. 0 for 2 tonight with a fly out to left and a fly out to center. Thank you, Becca, for gifting that sub. For gifting that membership. What? Home run gift, says Becca. And that one, nice base hit. Mauricio will score. It's 3-1. Marte's back says we must be that good that everyone is hating on the Mets. Nice hit, Nimrod. Yo, Jonathan gifts 5 memberships. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Becca. Darren also had a $2 super chat tonight. Way to answer back, Darren says. What? LFGM, says Bud. Keep it going. What? Teddy Smith saying hi. What's up, Teddy? Pickoff throw, not in time. Let's go Mets, says Frank T. The Mets hate is real. They know not what they say. Logan, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? Another pickoff throw. Keith's laughing at something. Outside, gets away. Nimmo doesn't go anywhere, though. Okay, keep it going, Mets, says James. Speaking of James, we haven't seen James Phillips. I mean, I think he stopped by yesterday. No, he's not on second. Don't go by the tracker. For some reason, that tracker is always wrong. How long can a person survive on Jello? The 1-0 to Soto. Outside, 2-0. We haven't seen James much since he had to rush his wife to the hospital for that broken finger. That is sad. He might be working. The 2-0. Lifted foul, 2-1. Way to answer back. Yeah, there. Boston beat the Yankees 10-7 in the final. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one, nice diving stop. It's a wide throw. I think it hit Nimmo in the back, and everybody's safe. Is that going to be an E3? Does that go down as an E3? Farmer makes a great diving stop here. Oh, it hit Nimmo in the back of the head. That'll bring up Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with the line out to third and a strikeout. Down low, 1-0. Nice little break there. Yup. Polar bear time. Pete Alonso chant going in Colorado. And a chopper to third. They flipped a second for one. The turn got him. The Young home run, the Nimmo RBI, and the Mets go up 3-1. We're halfway through. Hi, says Adrian. Welcome in. Let me text Fitzy here real quick. Come back over to the chat. Nope. Okay. Raymond's a little behind because he says, "Come on, Pete, drive one." Darren says, "I'm glad the Mets are pressing the issue by stealing bases." Oops, I thought I hit send. I did not hit send. I did hit send. See where we're at on the likes. We are up to 48 likes halfway through. Let's go. I voted 5 days, says Jonathan. You know what? I know it's been open for a couple days. I have not voted yet. Thank you, Charles. Charles, we're all still waiting to hear the weekend forecast for the Bahamas. Deal 1. Out. He went 0-2. Oh, let me refresh it here because the Rockies are up. Outside 1-2. You get 5 votes. Yeah, I think per day though, right? I think you can do 5 every day. Outside 2-2. The 2-2. And chopper down to third. Mauricio charges on the run. Got him. 1 away. What? Well, let's get Lindy in, boys. Come on. Some of you guys are behind, so let's make sure you hit that live button. In for inside 2-0. Elgood says, I'm liking Mauricio more and more. There's a strike, 2-1. And that one lifted out the center. McNeil on the run will make the catch. 2 away. First time Beck's been retired tonight. There's James Phillips. Swung on a miss, 0-2. James says, hey, John, sorry I'm late. I DJ'd all day. Awesome stuff, James. Hopefully you're doing well. Get me to 7. Outside, 1-2. Ray says, this is the place to be for Mets podcast. Great job, John. Thank you, brother. Hope everyone is doing well, says James. The 1-2. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. Seven might be tough, but that would be great. Yeah, what's his pitch count out here? Ooh. Oh, that one hit up the middle past the diving Beatty. He's at 75 pitches here in the 5th. So, yeah, 7 might be tough, but definitely will be able to go 6 if he can get out of this here. What's up, brother James? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we were talking before, James. Hopefully the wife's okay. I know you had to take her to the hospital the one night for a broken finger, I think you said. In for a strike, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2. And the chopper foul. We'll do it again. $110 people in the chat right now. 50 likes. Let's go. The 0-2. Popped up. He can't make the catch. No, he can't make the catch. Come on, Gary. It wasn't even close to being caught. Yeah, she's a broken hand. Call her Rockies. She got frustrated and punched my bedroom door. He goes, no, she wasn't mad. Jonathan with a $2 super chat. For Caps. Let's go, Mets. Hopefully Caps is having a good time on vacation. And for a strike, 0-1. What was Gary looking at? I have no idea. Adam G says, thanks for the stream, bud. Welcome in, Adam G. Gary dropping the ball here. Yep. Weather update from the Bahamas. There it is. 81 feels like 88. Expected low temperature of 77. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. No rain in the forecast, says Charles. Humidity's at 77%. Clear skies, winds from the east at 11 miles an hour. Love Gary, but he's been doing that a lot lately. Thank you, John Boy. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Got the first two out, and now can't get out of the inning. Now maybe he won't be able to go 6. The 2-1. And a ground ball. Second, Beatty's got it. Over to first, that'll retire the side. We go to the 6th. Still 3-1. Well, he got a hit last night, James. Get out of this. Can't wait to meet you in NASA, right? 7 is out the window, that's for sure. Yep. Cigarette time, says Bud. Charles says we're balling on the PAS network. Let's go. 55 likes on the stream. Let's see. I know there's some other games going on right now, so let's check in on those. No NHL or NBA tonight. The Reds beat the. Nope, that was yesterday. No. Oh, that was a continuation from yesterday. The Reds beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. Angels lead the Mariners right now 5-4. A's lead the Orioles 4-1. Cubs beat the Tigers 6-1. Blue Jays beat the Twins 5-4. Cardinals beat the Dodgers 2-1. The Pirates beat the Phillies 2-1. Rangers shut out the Nationals 5-0. Giants beat the Braves 3-2. Reds beat the Diamondbacks in Game 2 13-1. Astros beat the Guardians in 10 5-3. Marlins beat the Rays in 10 11-10. White Sox beat the Royals 4-1. Red Sox beat the Yankees 10-7. And the Brewers beat the Padres 4-3. He said, I fell asleep. No 7 inches. No 7. Easy on this pitch count. Nope. No, the ball dropped in front of him. He didn't have to squeeze the glove. It hit in front of his glove. Thanks for calling the games. Let's go Mets. Yep, the Phillies lost the game again. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Outside. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. It'll be McNeil, Terrence, and Beatty. Charles says your attitude will determine your altitude. And McNeil rockets one out to right. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Third home run of the night. And the Mets are now up 4-1. Wasn't sure. Colorado's got that big wall out in right field, so I wasn't sure. It's not like the Green Monster in Boston, but it's high. But it made it over. How did the Mets score the 3? Well, the first run they got was on the Mauricio homer. The second run was on the Young homer, and then an RBI single by Nimmo, and then now McNeil with the solo shot. Let's go Squirrel Master. Squirrel, flying squirrel. Mets are cooking, says Victor. Only NBA talk. My dad went to Abu Dhabi school, Dayton. They could have won the NCAA championship if not canceled. Oh, Turin. I think it hit the bat. No, Torrens was hit by the pitch. Darren over on the other side says I was sweating that inning. 2 outs and 2 on. That'll bring up Beatty. He's 1 for 2 on the night. 4-11. 4-11 on the McNeil homer. I haven't watched Money in the Bank yet. Was it good? Absolutely. Unbelievable. I started the stream after the men's Money in the Bank match, so I got to go and rewatch the Rhodes Cena match. Rhodes, and who was it? Rhodes and Yeet against Cena and Paul. Dayton Flyers, yep. McNeil had that flying out of here. I don't think that was predictable at all. The men's Money in the Bank match, yes, that was predictable. That's who I thought was going to win. I'm not. I just did it. I'm not going over it again. Rewind a couple minutes and listen. I don't see a sledgehammer in the on deck circle. 1-1 to count. No, I'm not a big fan of Seth Rollins. 2-1. And a chopper right back to the pitcher off his glove, and everybody's going to be safe. Torrens, he gets back. Wow. That's going to be a single off the catcher's glove. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Jamal? His story with Paul Heyman is horrible. Agreed. I'm back, but no spoilers because there's some people that haven't watched it yet, Stoney. I'm back. I'm more nurses in my room than on the working floor. That's going to be all for Marquez. No. I am not. Hotels, when they announced it, we started looking at hotels. The cheapest hotel we could find was $600. I'm like, nope. I'm not going. I'm not spending $600, and I'm not making that trip. I'll keep my lips sealed, John. If the pitcher let that go, it would have been close to a double play. Agreed. But pitchers can't control themselves. No, I don't do that. Darren over on the other side says Jared Young has been here for a lot less time than Alvarez and has more home runs. Yep. And that was at the time. I can't imagine what it is now. Charles with another inspirational quote here. A bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Demand shot up. Little town of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. They were taking full advantage of MLB coming. Fat House. It's John. Hey. Ryan Rollison in. He was the opener last night. Now in tonight's game. Oh, Marte will be the pinch hitter here. In for a strike, 0-1. So it's a DH spot. So Young went 1 for 2 tonight with a homer. Down low, 1-1. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. I'll probably pay more for Tylenol. Yes, you will. And Chopper down to third. They go to second for 1. The turn. Got him. Young could have done that. 5-4-3 double play makes 2 out and a runner on third. That'll bring up Mauricio. Mauricio, 2 for 2 tonight. Hit that solo homer. Singleton scored his second time. You Mets got any outs? Well, now they do, Stoney. Field of Dreams is shut down for construction. In for a strike, 0-1. I went for a smoke and the Mets scored a run. Love it. No worries, Stoney. Deal 1. And a chopper. Ritter will throw him out at first, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets had a run on the McNeil homer. It's 4-1 going bottom 6. Let's see tomorrow's game. I think tomorrow's game is at 3 o'clock. Let's see here. Marlins Rays at 12. Padres Brewers. Really? Padres Brewers. Usually the first game of the day is on Roku, but no. Padres Brewers at 1 is on Roku. Phillies Pirates at 1:30. Rangers Nationals at 1:30. Diamondbacks and Reds. Cubs Tigers. Astros Guardians. Royals White Sox. Blue Jays Twins. Dodgers Cardinals. Then at 3 o'clock, the Mets and Rockies. It'll be McGill versus Dollander. Braves versus Giants. Strider, since Strider has come back, he's 0-4 with a 5.68 ERA. Yikes. Orioles and A's, Mariners and Angels, and the Sunday night baseball game is the Red Sox and Yankees. Alonso's going to have more home runs than Soto. 3:10 first pitch. Thank you, Michael. Let's keep it so the Mets have breathing space. LFGM. James says, "Come on." James S says, "Come on, defense. Let's get a 1-2-3 inning." You missed the all white home unis. Yeah, I'm getting tired of the City Connects. They wear them too often. James, hit the live button, dude. Guys, if you're behind, don't chat. That one lined out to right center field. We'll get down for a base hit. The leadoff single here for Ritter. Taylor now in the game in center. But I don't know what they did to switch it up. Buto getting warmed up. In for a strike, 0-1. I don't know if it is anymore. The Mets wear him too often for that. Outside, 1-1. Would like to see the Mets wear the 86 uniform for a throwback game. Nice try, says James. The 1-1. Swung on him, foul tipped, 1-2. Yep. He said, sorry, I had a phone call. I wasn't live. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. But did McNeil come out of the game? That's what I don't know. Way up high, 1-0. And that one ripped, caught. Throw back to first, safe. Wow, that was close. Ritter got back in. Nope, the Mets will not challenge, so 2 away. Yikes. No name 62 jersey. Get a double play here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Here's Farmer. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Charles says, for great play-by-play and outstanding commentary, lively chat conversation, sub to the PAS network. Chopper down to third. That's a fair ball. Mauricio bobbles it. That's an infield single. Keith says it's an interesting call, but I think that's a single. It was behind the bag. Keep the focus, Mets. Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Oh. Don't like the pullover road jersey. No, I do not either. Yep. Nice. Good. Oh, playing a Gwen Stefani song. Here's Freeman. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a ground out. Down low, 1-1, or 1-0, excuse me. Freeman says, get out of this inning. the 1-0. Right at Lindor. They go to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. 4-1 going to the seventh. For the Mets, back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Lindor, Nimmo, and Soto coming up. Let's come over, look at our numbers, see how close we are to 100. 65 likes. $65. If we can get to it. Last night, it was late. It was in the 8th inning, 8th or 9th. It might have been the top of the 9th when we got to 100. I'll hand out 5 free channel memberships. The pullover is from late 80s, not like 86. Correct. Bad toe, not seeing it. Oh, I am. The math ain't mathin'. No, it's not. It is not mathin', Frank. Raymond says, nice. Get a few more here. Still waiting for him to come back from commercial here. Uh-oh. Did I just close everything down? No. Yikes. Jonathan says, we always have math issues. Stop. We don't need any more runs. We're winning. You guys need to stop with the insurance run nonsense. You got to hold the pitching needs to hold them to 1. Darren says, even though he's given up a lot of hits, Holmes has been pitching out of jams with 9 runners stranded. Yep. Jonathan gives another one. Thank you, Jonathan. That's 6 gifted tonight. Foul ball. 2-2. We got this Mets style. Steven Dilcher's back. What's up, Steven? The hardest hit ball of the night is the Mauricio homer. Oh, Gary just ruined it. Let's see. The 2-2. Popped up out the shallow right. Estrada will make the catch. 1 away. Gary just said there have been no walks in tonight's game. The first pitch to Nimmo. In for a strike, 0-1. My niece and nephew asked me about this Mets. About this Mets what? On the outside corner, 0-2. DO2. Down low, 1 and 2. Aubrey got the free membership there. Congratulations. If you want to be eligible for those gifted subs, you do have to be subscribed. It's free to subscribe. Bounce in the dirt, 2 and 2. Frank says, let's go, Mets, while I'm awake. The 2-2. Foul tipped at the plate. Caught the home plate umpire. They ask if it's real. I don't have an answer. Ask if what's real. Still not making sense. Frank says the simple concept is to tap that like and subscribe button. 3-run lead and asking for insurance run doesn't make sense, right? You have insurance runs. When you're up by 1, that's when you need insurance runs. Rumble Ponies on SNY tomorrow. If what is real? Again. Up high, 3 and 2. If the Mets team is this good for real, if the Mets are real people, or Mets. What? Down low, ball 4. Frank says keep it simple by playing great defense. Runner on first, 1 out. Foul ball, 0 and 1. Yeah, James says nice at bat by Nimmo. Fouled off, 0 and 2. Yep. Darren says first walk. Thanks, Gary. Right? Let's go, Soto, says James. Bounce in the dirt, 1 and 2. Victor says time for a Soto homer. The 1-2. Pickoff throw. Not in time. The 1-2. Outside, 2 and 2. Bounce in the dirt, 3 and 2. The 3-2. Rollison will wind and deal. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Fouled off again. One on, one out here. Mets up 4-1. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks after Gary said something about no walks into the game. We get back-to-back walks, and we get a pitching change here. Hang in there, Soto. We don't need insurance, but extra runs are nice, too. Oh, all the runs are nice. James is good at bat, Soto. I don't think I have anything over here for a snack. Let's look at some games going on tonight. See if we got any finals. Mariners trail the Angels right now, top of the 6th inning, 6-5. Orioles and A's are tied up at 4. And that is it for the night. Every other game has gone final. Time for a polar bear blast. Yeah. He's 0 for 3 tonight, so let's feel like we need a Pete hit here. James says, let's go Mets. Pete with a quiet night tonight so far. Let's go MVP. LFGM, says Frank. Thank you, Frank. How's the ankle, Frank? Does it feel sore or are you hopped up? Jimmy Herget, the new pitcher here. 3.03 ERA in 21 games. The first pitch to Pete. Outside, 1-0. There's a big hit. Nimmo to third, and he'll be held up. Bases loaded. That'll bring up McNeil. One for. Oh no, it's now Taylor. I forgot. Taylor came into the game. MVP strikes again. He tried walking, but it's in traction. So bases juiced here. 1 out. Taylor was 0 for 3 last night, so we'll see how he fares in his first at bat tonight. batting .234 on the year, 1 homer, 9 runs batted in. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Frank says, I'm connected to the bed. They don't want him wandering off. Loving it, says Jonathan. Swung on a missed 0-2. A tailor-made hit would be nice. Still 126 in the chat. Let's go. The 0-2. And Taylor lifts one out to deep left center. Oh, it's not going to go. That will get a run home, though. All the runners move up a base. Sounded better off the bat. Sorry, everyone. But it's 5-1. Charles says, always great to have you all join us tonight on the PAS network. You are valued indeed. That'll bring up Terrence. He was hit by a pitch last time. Oh, almost hit him again. Are you going to block me again? You didn't get blocked. If you got blocked, you want to be allowed to chat. No problem. Keep the line moving. You got timed out. If you're going to act like you did, you're getting timed out. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The tailor-made sack. Clubby says, saw Ronnie hit a homer. I already have it clipped. We'll be posting a short sometime after the game. Darren says, love productive outs. Charles says, feel free to join in the chat at any time. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. That's a base hit in the center field. That's going to score 2. Two-run single for Terrence, and it's now 7-1. Good guy. Right back up the middle. The pitcher missed it. Second baseman made a diving attempt. It went off of his glove. That's why he needs more playing time. Agreed, Glubby. In for a strike, 0-1 to Beatty. Bud saying, come on, Beatty. Beatty's 2 for 3 tonight. Oh, no, 1 for 3. One was an error. I forgot about the error. That was an E4. And Beatty cracks one out to right. Oh, Freeman's right there, man. I'm getting too amped up here. The Mets score 3. It's 7-1. Are you happy you got your insurance runs? I wasn't asking for insurance runs. You don't need insurance unless you're up 1. Yeah, easy, Ronnie. Speaking of Ronnie, it's the seventh inning stretch. We got 125 plus here in the chat. What do you say?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Oh, yikes. That's exactly what I said against the Dodgers. And you don't need insurance if you're up more than a run. Learn what you're saying. Jonathan with 5 more gifted subs. That's 11 on the night. Thank you so much, Jonathan. You're okay, John. You making it out exciting. Easy, says Club. Easy. Congratulations, everybody that was gifted a membership. You do need to be subscribed. It's free to subscribe. Jose Buto going to be the new pitcher here for the Mets. Start the bottom of the 7th inning. NRO putting in Emo. Easy like Sunday morning. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Cope says what? Cope's not live either. The productive out by Taylor set up those runs. Exactly, Darren. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. One away. Oh, God. Oh, my bad. My bad. One away here. That'll bring up Estrada. He's 2 for 3. Down low, 1-0. Charles says the like, share, and sub for other people to be a part of the PAS network. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Let's see where we are on the likes. We're up to 70. Let's go. So just like Jonathan gave out gifted subs, if we get to 100 likes, I'll gift out 5 subs as well. The 1-2. I just missed 2-2. Nope. Cope is live. He just said apparently James isn't live. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Nope, James is live because he responded right away. Rising Rhino Raid. Welcome in, Rhino Nation. Hebrew says Teren should be playing more. Agreed. Welcome in, Rhino Nation. John Linda says she was like number 70. Rhino, what's Rhino streaming this late at night? Let's go. Putting in that work. I was told the reason I'm connected to the bed is so I won't bother the other nurses. Like 70. Let's go. Hit that like button. Keep crushing. Thank you, buddy. Ron, are you at halftime? Does that mean your game's at halftime, whatever you're doing? 1-1 to count here from Buto. There's a strike, 1-2. He says don't go into Rockies mode. Thank you, Linda. Really appreciate that. Frank T is busy recruiting some PAS cheerleaders. I say, yep. Rhino says PAS, the king of Mets baseball. Whoa, way outside, 2-2. They gave a bobblehead at this game. A fan's throwing up. It was a Funko Pop of a fan, a Colorado Rocky fan, throwing up into a trash can. The 2-2. And that one lifted out the left. Nimmo comes over. We'll make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning from Buto. We go to the 8th. Still 7-1 Mets. Oh, Brenton Doyle. Bobblehead. We could really use him. Yeah, he got a chance, right? And he did not look good. So I wonder what's up with that. Maybe he just wasn't ready. I don't know. But let's go. Let's see where we're at. We're up to 74 likes on tonight's stream so far. Let's go. Thank you to Rhino for the raid. Alvarez keeps playing poorly. Terren's playing time should increase. I'll buy that off of eBay for $3. Yeah, the bobblehead I want, Rhino, is still like $70. Okay, RJ, thank you for stopping into the stream long enough to show your level there. I mean, unbelievable, man. Rising Rhino Nation. The Rising Rhino Nation is also network is also a networking channel with the PAS network. Yes, it is. Come on, Mets, hold that lead. Getting late here in the EST. We're just about midnight. Hopefully, I don't turn into a pumpkin. So here we go. It'll be 8-9-1 here for the Mets. Marte will lead it off. Todd 1-0. Herget still the pitcher on the mound. Mets have scored in 3 straight innings. And a ground ball to short. Ritter over to first, 1 away. Marte's 0 for 2 since coming into the game. Once again, we're live tomorrow for game 3 of this series. Monday's an off day before the Mets come home on Tuesday night at 7 against the Nationals. Mets have a 6-game home stretch coming up, 3 against Washington, 3 against Tampa. Let's go, Mets. Is James S. Mauricio is going to be a star for us in years to come. Down low, 1-0. Mauricio's 2 for 3 tonight. Hit that solo shot, singled, stole a base, and scored, and also grounded out. The 1-0. Oh, swung on a miss. Big cut there, 1-1. Let's do this Met style, says Frank. This little stretch is a good opportunity to put some distance between us and the rest of the pack. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, I got to fall asleep soon, says James. Got to get up at 5 a.m. for work. Yes, the Phillies did lose today. The Pirates are going for the 3-game sweep over the Phillies with Skeens on the mound. Let's go. The 2-1. And he hooks that one foul, 2-2. The Phillies are sure having I think they're going through some injuries right now, I think. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. And he hits one out to right center. Freeman on the run makes the catch. 2 away. He's going to hit another one here. I got a feeling. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. He's 2 for 4 tonight with a couple singles, a couple stolen bases. Has that average back up to 286. In for a strike, 0-1. Darren says, I bet you Alvarez leads the league with pass balls. It's a wonder the Mets have the record they do with him having pass balls in crucial late inning situations, right? In case my PAS friends and family don't know, extreme respect to them all. That one's poked to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Third hit of the night for Lindor. Getting that average close. Lindor's night comes to an end as Acuna will run for him. Solid road trip if the Mets win tonight and tomorrow. Yep. And could have been better, right? I mean, the 2 games they lost against the Dodgers, they could have won. Jamal says, the Mets keep winning and the Phillies keep losing. Love it. Close. A 1-1 to Nimmo. I'll check the lights again here after the top of the inning. The 0-1. And that one ripped out to right. If it's fair, it's in the corner. Fair ball. Acuna's rounding third. And he'll score easily. Nimmo stops at second. It's now 8-1 Mets. Let's go, Mets' hammer. That'll bring up Soto. Soto's 0 for 3 on the night with a walk and a run scored. Also reached on there. Once again, shout out to Darren over on the playback side for the $2 super chat, or the $2 power chat, they call it over there. Appreciate that. Outside. Frank says, Mr. John, I used your line, English, try it. I'm so addicted. Frank, you got to use it right. You can't be offending people. You have to say it about yourself when you mess up words. There's a strike, 1-1. When Lindor gets hot, he gets super hot. Put the C on Lindor. I think they're waiting for the ceremony. Don't worry about it. They're definitely going to sleep. Oh, sweep. Sleep. Who's going to sleep? Fouled up. 1-2. You did. I was doped up. Fitzy says English. What's that? Fitzy, did you see I texted you? There's a case to be made that the Mets could have won all 7 games against the Dodgers. Agreed. Up high, did he go? No, 2-2. All right, yes, you saw it. I love it. That's the future of streaming right there. Oh, your phone was dead. The Braves lost 2. It's good that we keep piling on them because you never know with them. They got their injured players back and they've absolutely collapsed. Yes, English try it is you, the speaker, correct. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. But the Mets had a run. We go bottom 8-1. The Mets have scored in 4 straight innings. Morphine is deadly dangerous. Let me refresh this over here. Oh. Soto is Deuce's hammer. I got wanted from LA. So we'll go over and look. I'll check out Rhino to see how he is tonight. Because if we end and he's going, we'll redirect over to him. I can't believe he's on so late. What's he doing? Oh, CFL. He's got the CFL tonight. They just started the 3rd quarter, so we should be able to redirect. Frank says his sister's feeding his cat. There should be a BP. Bullpen? Oh, it's Buto on the mound again for a 2nd inning of work. McMahon will lead it off. Swings and misses 0-1. Frank says, let's go Mets. Well, we just lost tomorrow, guys. Jonathan just jinxed it. In the morning, you have 2 choices, says Charles. Either A, to continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Outside, 2-2. I don't know, James. Thank you for the $2 super chat, but what? 3-2 to count here. Phillies on chopped foul, 3-2. Yeah, Braves are 12.5 behind us, 13 after tonight. Yep. PAS Network providing live coverage. Oh, say it ain't so. Not the dreaded jinx. And that one ripped in the right field, the leadoff single. Yep, that's how it works. You didn't know that? If a fan talks about it, that's how it works. Phillies losing streak. Mets should take advantage is what I meant to say. No worries. No worries, James. Thank you for the $2 donation. Once again, thank you to Darren for the $2 super chat tonight. Becca with the gifted membership. Jonathan with the $2 super chat and the 11 gifted subs. Anthony has been a member for a month. Thank you, Anthony. One on, nobody out. Mets up by 7. 7, yeah. And a chopper down to third. Mauricio's got it. He goes to second for 1. The turn. Got him. 5-4-3 double play. 2 out and nobody on. Oh, 76 likes. 76 likes so far tonight. Let's go. Salute, Addicts. What's up, Justice? What's his talk on the Braves? I know a team called the Braves. No worries, James. But I read your messages anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fitzy with the Peptos. The 0-1. That one popped up out to right. Soto back before the track will make the catch, and the inning is over. We go to the 9th. 8-1 Mets. Do tap that like plus subscribe button. It's actually a great thing, says Frank. Love those double plays, says Bud. I sat here and drifted off 8-1. Us explains the good dreams. Yeehaw! Let's go. Braves. What is that? A special type of soda? Must be popular. Yeah, down south. It's popular down south. Where's my calculator? Hey, Braves, enjoy the Midsummer Classic. The pitcher's best friend, the double play, says Darren. 3GP Garage says Phil's lose, Mets winning. Great day. Welcome in. Charles says your support on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Thanks. This includes the silent listeners and viewers. Let's go, Mets. Brave is what I get when drinking. Not lately, though. I think they got some insurance runs. I wonder what the premium cost. Very nice, James. We've got the teamwork to make the dream work. Let's go, Mets. Hebrew Hammer, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate everybody going above and beyond like that. Polar Bear Glare. Yeah, it'll be Mejia, the new pitcher here. It'll be Pete, Taylor, and Terrence. Much respect. Especially those Yinglings. Outside 1-1 or 2-0, excuse me. 5 new subscribers tonight as well. Thank you, everybody, so much for hitting that free subscribe button. The 2-0. Fouled off 2-1. Got a piece of the home plate umpire there on that foul tip. Once again, tomorrow's game's at 3 o'clock Eastern time. The 2-1. Oh, and did he hit him? No, 3-1. Nice. Jonathan with another $2 super chat. Thank you, Jonathan. Brave. Who is this team you speak of? And swung on a miss. 3-2. They're still the Braves, though, right? Even though the record's bad right now. Popped up. First base side, foul territory. Farmer will make the catch, 1 away. That is true, Fitzy. Hold on. I don't know why I'm going to text it to you. You don't respond when I text to you anyway. Who are these Phillies you also speak of? I'm still worried about the Phillies. I know it's a 3-game lead right now, but Phillies, Phil, must be my neighbor. And that one hit out to right. Freeman on the track will make the catch, 2 away. James says, Fitzy, congrats on beating the Yankees. Two out, nobody on here for Terrence. In for a strike. No, called the ball, 1-0. Fitzy, I texted you the picture. I think. Line foul. 1-1. All right, Jonathan, relax, bud. You said that wasn't going to happen again. I can tell it happened again. Inside the corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2. Three-game lead is nothing in June. In October, a 3-game lead would be great. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Mets go 1-2-3 inning in the 9th. We go bottom 9, 8-1. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Let's set up the redirects over to Rising. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Set up the redirects over to Rising Rhino. I can't read. What is he doing here? Nope. Of course I picked the wrong one. Save that. Let's come back over and set up a redirect here to Rhino and back up. Save. All right. Time to put the women and children to bed and go hunting for dinner, boys. 3 more outs will do it. Most hated Braves player of all time was Rocker. No. Chipper Jones is the most hated Brave player of all time. Maybe that's just me, though. Okay, 1, 2, 3 inning. Let's go, Mets. Charles Sar's friendly reminder, absolutely no exception, no profanity, be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Only 78 likes tonight. We did not reach the 100. Jose Castillo will be the new pitcher here. 7, 8, and 9, the hitters here for Colorado. Outside. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. I despise Chipper Jones, but I couldn't even look at John Rocker. Charles says, for every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. Fouled off, 0-2. Chipper Jones, says Charles. I'm not sure that whatever dance moves that young man is doing, but somebody should have checked the IDs. Larry was his first name, right? I agree. I hated Chipper. Inside, 1-2. Also hated Brian Jordan. Justice says facts. Chipper Jones is the worst as a true Mets fan. Not sure what the dancing is about there for the Rockies fans. Let's finish this win, says James. The 2-2. Grounded foul. We'll do it again. These people are dancing to nothing. The 2-2. Castillo deals. And a chopper down to third. Mauricio's got it. Fires across. Got him. Wow, he's got an arm. 1 out. I couldn't stand Glavine or Maddox. Yeah, well, I vote, yeah, just the whole team. Frank said my pitbull hated Chipper. Rockies fans must think they're able to tank just like in the NFL. Hey, John and Mets family, let's go Mets. I've been here the whole play-by-play, just listening to the best. What's up, Rory? How you doing, my friend? In a ground ball foul, 0-2. Don't forget, we'll be back live tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you know when we do go live. The 0-2. And a ground ball foul. Maybe they need to use the bathroom. Aaron was a little before me. They're dancing the night away. Leo Mazzoni, that was his name. He was. No, they're calling it a foul tip, aren't they? No, it's a strikeout, 2 away. He held on. They just showed the replay. He held on. Leo Mazzoni, yeah, he used to sit on the bench just rocking back and forth, remember? Nervous tip. Freeman takes a pitch outside. No, don't just up and leave when we're done either, everyone. I'll redirect over to Rising Rhino. They rated us earlier tonight. He's got some Canadian Football League action tonight. He gets a good following for Canadian football. He's got over 50 in this chat right now, watching it. Going to the fourth quarter. And that one lifted up out to shallow right field. Soto coming in. And the ball game is over. The Mets have won all 5 games against the Rockies. Win 8-1. Justice says, great call, sir. You still have time to tap that like and subscribe button. Let's see how close. And the ball game is over. Thank you, everyone. We'll get into tonight's Super Chats again here in a second. We got 80 likes, so we fell short tonight. We'll try it again tomorrow. 41st win of the season. Let's go. Great win. Heck yeah. Thanks, Mr. John. Good night, Adrenaline Junkies. All right, everybody. Thank you all once again so much. Not only for the likes, for the watch time. We really appreciate that. But James with the $2 super chat. Jonathan with two $2 super chats and 11 gifted subs. Becca with the gifted sub as well. Hammer with the $5 super chat. Darren on the other side gave us a $2 power chat as well. So really appreciate everybody going above and beyond like that to support the channel. And we'll keep going. That's with the best record in the National League right now. So good stuff. Once again, end the stream. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Rising Rhino. Tell them PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night.